Hey guys, how are ya? It's another build on Borderlands 2. This time it's for the Zero Assassin. So yeah, let's get down into it. This is kind of a build utilizing deception to make it really good. So, here, well, let's start off. We gotta do deception. Put one in deception. So, we're actually gonna go down the cunning tree. Oops. Just because the cunning tree is pretty awesome. I enjoy it. But this is more of a melee shotgunner kind of thing. So this is where we're actually gonna put 5 in, because if you get hit, then you run over there back there and hit him again. It's kind of like getting revenge, and you will kill him most likely, most of the time. This is good. Do this if you're actually going to be really playing a shotgunner for this kind of thing. But since I'm gonna be doing mostly meleeing, this is the way to go. So, go down here. When your shield's depleted, that's good. I mean, it's alright. You get extra gun damage and fire rate, but, you know, I just don't really like that. This is good because no matter what you're doing, you can melee behind them, you could shoot behind them, and you'll get bonus damage. So, we're gonna put 5 in that. Plus 20% to damage now. Now we're going to go down here, and we're going to put 1 in Death Mark, just because taking extra damage from them, from all the sources, if you hit one guy, you could just keep hitting him, and keep that Death Mark up. Good for doing invincibles, but just be careful that you don't get killed. This is pretty good. It's kind of like having Anarchy, except this is just a little bit different. If you don't know what Anarchy is, just watch one of my Necromancer videos and you'll figure it out. So anyway, this is good if you're doing a shotgunner one. Even with a shotgunner one, I'd rather do this, just because you do more, it's kind of exploding, and like I said at the beginning, you're utilizing deception, I almost said death trap, to make it really good. So we're going to put 5 in here. Now, this is great, just because you regenerate more of your health, and you get more gun damage movement speeds. So I would mostly get it just for the gun damage and health. So this is kind of like, it's pretty much like being in Gunzerking mode. Gunzerking, you always regenerate health. So this is like that, except you only get 5 seconds of it, or however long that you are in it for, or in deception for. Anyway, this is good for a shotgunner. If you have like a Jacob's weapon that only has like 2 shots to it, it's kind of it's alright. You could already do it that fast, but this is good if you have a higher magazine size, and we're actually gonna put 5 in that, just because it's really good. If you're doing like a shotgunner build, we're kind of mixing them together. Anyway. So for this, I'll kind of move the sound. Pretty much when you're in deception, you can kind of throw these little kunai things, and if they hit an enemy, they'll do, what the heck, random amount of damage, or random elemental damage. So it could be one time you throw it, slag. Next time you throw it, electric. Next time you throw it, fire. Just different. It just does it differently. So it's pretty cool. You can only throw kunai 5 times. This is alright. They do a lot of damage with them though. So next we're actually going to go down the bloodshed skill tree, because since I told you we're doing more of a melee one, we want to enhance our melee a lot better. If you're doing shotgun, you want to go down sniping, and if we have time, we may not have time, but if we do, I will show you how to do that. If not, I'll try and make it into another video. But anyway, so we're actually going to go down the bloodshed skill tree. So up here, Iron Hand, that's good if you want higher melee damage and maximum health, which is great. Choosing between these two is extremely hard. I favor Killing Blow, just because it's good for if you're fighting like Terramorphous, Pyropete, Hyperius, or Master G, or G, whatever it is. It's also good if you're fighting a BA guy and you just need one more hit and he'll fly down. And then these two are pretty good together. So, we're going to put 5 in this. Now, since I told you about how we're making Deception really awesome, this is pretty much the way to go for that. It increases the Deception cooldown rate higher, so you'll be doing it a lot more than normal. And you have to kill a lot of things for that, though. This is good, but I just... Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just meh. It's alright. Because if you actually do that, you could use it with like the law. You could shoot once, melee, shoot once, melee. And I think you'll just keep getting higher and better. But I would actually rather do this, just because of the Deception cooldown rate, and since we're trying to build a, oh my god, really? Deception, like making it better at Deception kind of build. This just complements his whole build, so that's what we want to do. Now we're gonna go down here. Definitely put 1 in Execute. Execute is awesome. You just fly at them melee, and they're pretty much just dead. It does absolutely tons of damage. Now, this is good. This is absolutely awesome, but for a few seconds. I don't like kill skills that much, unless it's something like this. But this, I just don't like. I don't like it how you don't have enough time, I don't think, to just do that. Just doesn't have enough time. So we're going to put 5 in this. I'm pretty sure that these two do stack. If they don't, let me know, please. I would love to know. But anyway, now we're going to go down here and get Resurgence. This, it makes you pretty much a tank. Get 8% of your health. I know it's not completely maxed out. If it were, it'd be 20% of your health, and that's just really good. But since we only have 2 in there, it only restores 8%, but it's still great. It really is. Especially if you're doing the Law and Order combo. If you get the Law and Order, then each melee that you do with the Law, like if you have the Law, the pistol equipped, and then the Order, the shield equipped, then whenever you do a melee attack, it just gives you more health. You could just keep hitting them, and it gives you health back. So it's pretty cool. And if I do actually figure out how to film my Xbox really good, then I will definitely start making videos like that. But you know, if it doesn't work, then I can't. So anyway, what we're gonna do now is that's the build. We definitely do not have time to make one for the shotgunner. I'm sorry. If you want it, then I will just tell me in the comments below, and I'll make a quick little video about it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys like this build. I really do think it's a great build. But anyway, see you later. Like, comment, and subscribe if you liked, and I'm always open to suggestions, so goodbye.